Yo YouTubers, hold on, just turn. I'm still at the pub.
Are we talking music? I'm not very good with music.
Just turn the volume down. I'm still at the Stone the Crow pub. Stone Crow. The Stone the Crow. Stone. Anyway, me and the dog are just chilling out. What, mate? You want to wear the stage pass? Alright. Once you wear the stage pass. He said, tell everyone, tell the viewers. I'm going to end up like Emu, aren't I? Like Rod Hull with like a complex, like. I'm going to end up like Rod Hull, like a sad. You know, like Rod Hull with Emu, like the way he ended up. Alright, so let's get on with it. Rod Hull, man. He was actually, you know how Rod Hull died? He was fixing his television aerial, like, you know what I mean? He was on his roof fixing the television aerial, like. Apparently, he climbed on his own roof. He wouldn't pay for a, you know, a person, a professional to come and fix his telly aerial. And he climbed on the roof himself and apparently he fell off the roof and died, like, right? But it must have, like, you know, he must have been like trying to turn it, like, you know, turn the aerial with Emu and then he lost grip. He couldn't grip it properly because of the Emu. The Emu beak didn't, like, you know, like grip the aerial properly. Silly man. Because he never went anywhere without that thing, did he? Hold on. Everyone hated him. Everyone hated Rod Hull, mate. Everyone hated him because he had a split personality with his Emu, didn't he? Silly man. Alright, man. Let's get on with it. You know what this means, don't you? The Belgian pissy kid. What does that tell you? Says we've got a Belgian beer to review. I'll tell you what, I really enjoyed this fella. Very nice, very clear, very nice, very pure. Alright, let's get on with it. Oh, it's another Kasteel. I get proper excited when I try these, man. The only reason I bought this is because I was going to get like 3 of the triples again, you know, the Kasteel triple, which I just think is one of the most divine beers I've ever tried in my life. They didn't have any of them in, right? So I got 2 of the Donkers again, like, which I thought was fantastic. I've reviewed it, by the way. And this one, we still haven't tried it. The Rouge. Rouge, which means red in France and Belgium. See, I know, don't I? So it's Kasteel Rouge. And where's my magnifier? It's a whopping 8%. I love these Belgian beers. I really do. Like. See what we've got. See what it says on the tin. No English there. Brewed within the Kingdom of Belgium. Right, just doesn't say nothing there. Right, okay. Let's look for the English writing. Alright, here we go. It says top fermented beer with sugar and sweetener. Oh, I don't know about that. Ingredients. Oh my word. Oh my word. I just caught a glimpse there, look. Ingredients. Get this, folks. Water, barley, malt, cherry flavour, wheat, sugar, cherries, hop, spices, sweetener. I didn't know, I haven't checked it out, you see. I haven't watched anyone reviewing it, you see. So it's a cherry beer. Oh. Let's get the pissy kid ready. Show you the cap. And I've actually gone against all the laws and I've chilled these. I don't care what anyone thinks of me. I'm chilling Belgian beers. I know it's like a no-no. It's like a taboo, isn't it? You know, you're not supposed to do it. Like, what do you think, mate? Sets a lot of bollocks, chill it, like, you know what I mean? Let's get the top off. Oh man, I love these beers. Not too hot on the sweetener. Might make me abscess play up. The ulcer's alright at the moment. There you go. I love you. Absolutely love Belgian beer. Alright. Let's see. Wow, smells like real cherries, man. Alright. There is real cherries in it, like. Let's go. Come on. Oh, I didn't realise, you know. Didn't realise it was cherry, it was red. You know, because it was called Rouge. But was it like a ruby ale kind of thing? Alright, it's very dark. Let's get the super torch. Super torch. Look at that. Little spaceships leaving Earth. It's red. It's red, alright. Wow, looks like ruby, very dark ruby through natural light. Probably just about to see that. Oh, what have I done to deserve this? It gets better with age, doesn't it? I'm 56. 56 years old and these beers are getting better and better and better. I can't believe it. Now, before the head disappears, let's have a look at the cum shot because it's going to disappear. You know what it's like. You know the cum shot. Only lasts a while, doesn't it? You see that, man? There's not many bubbles going on. Like the eyeballs of a jumping spider. See them? See the eyeballs of a jumping spider? Like, I'm watching you. See the little jumping spider's eyes there? Ooh. A jumping spider. Ready to jump out at me and take me to hospital. Okay, let's go. Aroma. Cherries. Straight away. In particular, that's like a real cherry aroma. I mean, I know there's some kind of cherry flavouring in there, like, but there's real cherries in it apparently as well. Like. Oh my word, I'm so excited. And I can't say much else. It's like Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper. Alright, so Bel-Air. ultra sweet. Ultra sweet. I haven't got a sweet tooth anymore, like I say. So there's no other information about it other than that. No frills. Sort of plain label. Oh way, that tastes nice. Oh. I'm just laughing at the Stone Crow thing. They put a thumbnail. They just showed the thumbnail up. That was won't say anything. Right, let's get on with the taste of this, man. So what I like about these, they're not like a full pint, so I don't feel as fat. Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's a lovely red, like right beanery colour to the foam. What's left, like, see, it's foaming up when you shake it up, it foams up like. Got those champagne-y bubbles in there. Believe this. Oh man, like my old man's favourite drink of all time apparently was sherry brandy, but he couldn't really afford it, you know what I mean, so he drank bitter, was his bog standard favourite drink, but he loved cherry brandy, like, you know what I mean, which is very, I think I only seen him drink that twice or something in his life, you know what I mean. I don't know, but that's what it's like cherry brandy with a fizz. It's so sweet. It just doesn't. It does not taste like a beverage. You know what I mean? 8%. 8%. I mean, cherry brandy's about 30%, isn't it? You see the light shining through like a lovely ruby. Oh, I didn't know that was sherry flavoured. That's the first when I read that label. I didn't know, like. That's delightful. I'm getting a lovely warm alky kind of thing. Like an alky thing. Do you want to try it a bit, mate? There you go, have a try that. What do you think, mate? Said it's alright. Emu! Emu! Hey! Hey, what are you doing? Rod Holman. Do you reckon Rod Hull used to have strange, unmentionable like relationships with that emu? Ooh, Rod Hull. Alright. Oh man, I was going to tell a story, but I'm really diverted at this stuff. All I can say is like the finest beer, finest sort of, really sweet. I'm not really into the sweet stuff, you know what I mean, but people might like that. And it's like the finest, lovely tasting beer, like with all that lovely warmth on the palate. It's just fizz elite, you know what I mean? Kind of winey, like a nice fizzy wine, like a rosé wine, a fizzy wine, but that cherry flavour is like just right, just right. The 8% is just... Oh man, I love this company, mate. They just... I might move to Belgium, like. I actually want to play in Belgium. I want to try my best. That's the only reason I'll get a jab, you know, folks. If I get a jab, I mean, I'm 50-something, aren't I? It really doesn't matter with me, you know what I mean? Whether it's like I turn into like an embryo or a nanobot, or I don't know what the master plan's all about, like, but you know what I mean? It'd be interesting to find out. But if I can't go abroad anymore, I'm not going to be happy about that. Like, I've only been abroad once, you know what I mean? I've been to Amsterdam once. But I did go through Belgium and through France. Obviously. Oh man, it's beautiful rosy colour to that, man. Ruby red. Oh. Oh man, I wasn't expecting the cherry thing. Look, it's because the glass is getting shallow. You can see the red. Got much time over. 16 minutes to try and tell a story, right? I thought, like, let's just check my messages there, hold on. Bill Schneblin's just uploaded a video, Easter's Dark Soul. I don't celebrate Easter, me, folks, you know what I mean? Won't go into that at the moment. Let's not be depressing. Alright. I did have an omelette for tea though. Anyway. Story time. I want to talk about the story. Hold on. Got 16 minutes. I've got 16 minutes, so I've got like another 15 minutes to tell a story. Oh man. Oh. Bloody not, eh? Anyway. In school, right? When I was in school, I was in the last year in school, Birkenhead Institute, high school, secondary school, mad school. Just a lad school, you know, there's no girls there, thank goodness, because can't imagine what would have happened. But anyway, we were in this school, it was just mad, right? And you know the teachers that were the old school teachers that everyone knew? They never got as much stick as like anyone who was kind of like, you know, those new teachers, those teachers, the temporary teachers, right? And this teacher was in the school, he was there, only there for a short while. There's no, I mean, he probably left because he had a breakdown, right? But anyway, they nicknamed him because he walked around, you know, like the teachers who were sporty. They wear a tracksuit all the time, like they don't wear a suit or nothing, like. He always wore a tracksuit and he always walked around like dead suave, like, and he was only a little fella, like, he was only, I don't know, he was just a short fella, like, but because he was so short and he walked in a way that, like, I think he thought he was hard or something, I don't know. Well, all the lads nicknamed him John Wayne, right? The John Wayne story, right? So this teacher was called John Wayne. That was his. I can't remember his real name. I can't for the life of me, because he wasn't one of the regular teachers. You know what I mean? My school, Birkenhead Institute, it was just crazy. People were just insane. You just got skittered at every day. You got all kinds of stick. You know what I mean? Oh, there's loads of stories I've got about that place, right? I hated it. You know what I mean? I hated going to school because they didn't let me play and goal for the school team. You know what I mean? But like the comedy in the school was just priceless, right? I've got loads of stories about it, right? But this John Wayne, have you ever seen a teacher really flip out, like? So anyway, this teacher John Wayne, man, it was just one of them spare lessons, and we had to have John Wayne teaching us, like, right? And he was proper sound. He wasn't actually being bad to us, right? He just come in the classroom, like, and as soon as he walked in, some of the lads were going, John Wayne, don't call him John Wayne. Right, and he wasn't really onto it. He didn't actually know that we called him John Wayne, so he's sort of like, he's looking as if saying, what's that all about, like, you know what I mean? And he was actually really sound. This is the sad thing about it, like, he goes, I'll tell you what, lads, because we haven't, it's not a proper lesson, get a piece of paper, I'll give you all a piece of paper each, and he gives us all a piece of paper. He said, just draw some pictures, do what you want, okay, lads, you know what I mean? He was actually sound, you know what I mean? But we were like one of the maddest classes in the school. We were kind of like, we were like in the barrier of just between proper intelligence and just mad. Do you know what I mean? We weren't like in the top realm. We were intelligent, we were all intelligent, like, we were all clever lads, like. But we had a mad sense of humour, you know what I mean? So we were all in the class that we were in because we'd been banished from the high class for being too mad. But anyway, this lesson, like, and I didn't really partake in it because I just watched and observed and just laughed my head off, basically. So we're all sitting there, and he gave us a free lesson, basically. He's like, just draw some pictures, lads, alright, lads, you know what I mean? So he sits down in his chair, like, and you know them chairs what teachers have, and you've got like a square pad on, like a cushion, like, you know, like a wooden frame with like a square pad. And he sat down on his chair and he was just trying to get on with like marking other work or something, like. And then a couple of the lads in the classroom were going, John Wayne, John Wayne, John Wayne, John Wayne. They were just saying John Wayne. Right, and he didn't have a clue what he was talking about. Just because he walked like a... as if he had two guns. And so because other people were saying John Wayne in the classroom, right, we were starting to laugh, we were going, all starting to laugh, like. So he starts going like, hey lads, what's that all about? Why are you laughing and that, like? I'll just give you like something to do, like nothing, no work or nothing, like, and he's having a go at me, like, or something, like, what's going on there? Because he knew we were obviously taking the piss out of him, right? And he goes, calm down, will you, and just get on with it, like, let's keep it quiet, like, you know what I mean, please. So he's carrying on with his marking and that, like, and then just carried on, like, John Wayne, John Wayne, John Wayne. Some of the lads just couldn't help themselves, you know what I mean? Right, so he stands up. He stands up because we started laughing. He goes, all right then, you don't want to just sit there and do nothing. So he took all the pieces of paper off us dead fast off our desk. He was starting to lose it, you know what I mean? He was starting to lose it. Like, he just took a piece of paper off all our desks. Then he gave us proper books to do, and he was like, now I'm going to make his copy out, whatever this, right? And he had to give us an order, basically. He was like, and when he says, see that thing there, that section there, I want you all to copy that out and keep your mouth shut and be good, alright? Right, so he gives us all this book, he gives us all a book, he ruined the lesson completely because we were doing nothing, we had nothing to do, he was giving us, he was sound, like, you know what I mean, really, like. But the lads who were saying John Wayne ruined it, like, you know what I mean. So he gives us all these books and that, and then we all start sitting down copying these things. I can't remember what it was, we had to copy this page out, you know what I mean. So we're sitting there and it's quiet at first, like, then he's just there, like, John Wayne, John Wayne, John Wayne, all over the classroom, like, certain people going for it, risking saying, they were obviously trying to say John Wayne without being spotted, you know what I mean? And he goes, I know, because we started laughing, like, he goes, listen, if you don't behave yourselves, I'll send you to the headmaster. Right, he starting to get angry with us, you know what I mean? He goes, if I catch any of you saying John Wayne, I'm going to send you to the headmaster. Right. And we sort of went quiet again on purpose, you know what I mean? It all went quiet, everyone stopped laughing and that, like. And so we were all pretending to carry on working and that, like. And then you just hit, like, John Wayne, John Wayne, John Wayne. That's all he was saying, is just John Wayne. It wasn't like a proper swear word or nothing, is it? Like. So next thing, he just flips, man. He just flips outright. He just actually lost the plot. You know what I mean? He must have just went over the edge, right? He was a school teacher for crying out loud, right? Because we were laughing, we all started laughing, going, ha ha ha, John Wayne. He just stood up and he went, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? They couldn't understand it, like that it was one of the maddest schools in the world or something, right? So he picks up, you know, he goes, he actually swore, he goes, you little shit, stand to do my head in. That's not, like, it's very rare you hear a teacher swear, isn't it, right? He goes, you little shit, stand to do my head in. And he picks his teacher's chair up, man. He picked it up above his head like that, right? And it was upside down, you know, he was holding like the armrests kind of thing, upside down. And you know the bit, the square bit I was talking about earlier, that like with the cushion on? It fell out the chair and hit him on the head. It went, and we all burst out laughing, right? You little shit, I started doing my head. And he picks the chair up, he actually picked the chair up. The bit falls out on his head, hits him on the head. We all burst out laughing, and there was lads in the front who weren't even doing nothing wrong, right? You know, right at the front. And he just threw his chair at them, like, you know what I mean? And everyone, like a proper, like this mad chaotic outburst of, like, violence, like, you know what I mean? And, that was it, you know, as soon as the chair fell out onto his head, made him flip out big time. Like, he probably had a breakdown after that, I don't know, like. So he threw his chair out, like the lads in the front. I remember the lads, because I wasn't quite near the back. I was actually sitting next to one of the lads who kept saying John Wayne, do you know what I mean? So I knew it was like, you know, it was a bit like below the belt in a way, like, because he was being sound, he was a good teacher, like, he was okay, like, he wasn't being bad enough. So anyway, you just see these, like, the back of their heads of these lads going, you know, as this chair hit them, like, full on, like, violently, like, and then he just flipped out and walked out the classroom. And went to get to teach the headmaster or something, like, I can't remember what happened after that, like, but we were all, like, laughing our heads off because he really flipped, you know what I mean? And he come back in with the headmaster and that, like, and the headmaster forced us all to calm down and that, like, and told us all to get on with the lesson and that, like, which we did, like, but I don't know if anyone else said John Wayne after that, like, but it was, like, just because of them words, mate, it's like, I can understand if we were calling them bad names or something, like, but just John Wayne, it's not, like, really bad, is it, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's what that school was like. It was proper funny, like. Alright, man. I just bored you with a really boring story, like. I just thought to talk about it. I just think it's quite funny myself, like. I always remember the lad in front of me. I actually remember his name, Jimmy Jones. A lad called Jimmy Jones, and he was like the poor lad that got the chair full on, and he wasn't even, like, saying anything, you know what I mean? It was the lad next to me who was saying it, like. Okay, that's definitely a 10 out of 10. It's undoubtedly after. These can't go wrong, mate. These can't go wrong. Just wonderful beer, like. If that's at all possible, like. Delightful. You can see that, look, ruby. Gorgeous treat. You can buy these on Amazon, and as far as I know, you know what I mean, Kasteel, like, you can get them, you can, you know, you can probably buy them from all over the world. Get onto it, guys, it's the best beer, and one of the best beers I've ever tried. It's Kasteel, like. But this thing, mate, cherry, it's called Rouge, no clue, no, I didn't know there was any cherries in it. But I love it. Yeah, voilà. Definitely a 10 out of 10, like. What do you think, mate? He said 10 out of 10. I go, oh, there's loads of deep tastes at the bottom. Ah, like deep. Too much. Too good to be true. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll be back. PayPal? Nah, I don't need no money. Squirrel sorted me out, hasn't it? Thanks for watching. See you later. 10 out of 10. Ta-da.